This video might be long. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. So I downloaded Beta for the X. All right, so I guess I'm a beta tester, right? Yo, this is my new phone, my Pixel 9. I didn't get the Pro, at the Pixel 9. So I'm also testing out my new phone, the front-facing camera too. All right, it's not on. I'm gonna turn it on. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I hope y'all can see the screen. I know my light is shining up there. That's the screen. Okay, I already turned it on before, right? It's slow. That's number one, it's slow. So I just turned it on. I just showed you. My hand went to the back, I turned it on. All right, it's on, right? See it said beta. I hope y'all was able to see that. All right, I'm using my phone. I should have used a GoPro or film or whatever, but hey, forget all of that, right? All right, so I'm going to load something that's already here. I don't even know what it is. I got a few things that I worked on previously in the older version, right? Not the beta, right? Let's hit this, right? These is open recent projects. You see how fast that was? But check it out. It didn't load anything. So if you hit that, any of the recent projects, it ain't gonna load. Of course, it's beta, so it's not reading that. So the only way I can get that to open is I have to go to File. All right, I'm gonna go back. I think I did it fast. I go File, hit File, Places is on my SD card that's down here. And then I got to go through and look for what I want. All right. So that was Pro 24. Let's see if I can find it. All of this I'm doing right now is just off the head. I didn't practice it, didn't rehearse or anything like that. All right. So this is Pro 2024. I really don't remember what I had on this program or whatever, but I'm just going through it. So I'm going to, you got to hit Shift. You hit Shift, load all like before, right? Load project will replace everything in memory. Okay. Then it says all sequences. You got to hit the button again. You hit it twice. Do it. It's slow. When you hit buttons on here, it takes time to happen. It's not automatic. Like before, when you hit the button, it just, whatever, it just functions and you just go. I've noticed when I'm hitting buttons on the main menu and touching things, it's not automatic. Like when you touch it, then it goes to that menu or whatever. It like takes a second. And some things even take longer. The reason why I already had it on, but I wanted to show y'all something because I was sitting here like, yo, what the heck is this? I still understand it's beta. It's beta. So they working on it. This ain't the final product. And it's probably going to take a long time to be the final product. So I'm not complaining. I'm just showing y'all. My beats is mad intensive. I don't know how everybody else make beats, but I use, like, I might make a beat and have 10 different programs. I got drum program. I got different sample programs. I got piano sample programs, bass programs, all samples, different programs that goes with my tracks. So, you know, I make a track, I'll say, oh, let me see if these samples work. And it's a program. You know, I choose that program for that track and I go through the sample. Oh, I like these samples. So that track, I have certain samples on it. All right. Also, when I make beats, right, I'll have a track, you know, if you're using DAW or whatever, the way new people make beats, the proper way to make beats, you got a track, one sound. I don't make beats like that. I've never did on my MP. I might have one track with 10 samples playing on one track. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to separate the tracks. That's just how it is. You know, I've always done it like that, you know, and I mix, it's mixed, but I'm mixing it inside of my program editor, you know. I'm tuning it and turning samples up, down, making them fast, making them slow, doing whatever. But all of the samples from that program might be on one track. Then I go to track two. Track two might have, hi-hats and snares on track 2. I don't have my stuff separated. But the fly thing about it is when they made the new MPCs, you can explode the tracks. So what I would do is continue to make beats the way I did, always did. Might have 10 samples on one track, another track have 2 samples, another track have 3 samples, all playing, right? So ultimately I'll have a beat with only 3 tracks or 4 tracks tops, but you hearing 40 sounds, but there's only 3 tracks with a whole bunch of sounds on it. Then I would just go in and explode each track. So if I have a client that says, yo, man, can you send me stems? I just go in, track number 1, hit explode, bow. Now I got 10 tracks for track number 1. Go to track number 2, hit explode, boom. Now I got, if it was 2 tracks playing on there, I got 2 tracks, boom. And then I export it. I got a whole bunch of tracks. But for me personally, I don't track my beats out. I just make a beat and have fun. It's for me, I get to make beats very fast. I'm only talking. I don't talk a lot. I always talk on my beats, right? I talk a lot. This video gonna be long. It's 4 minutes already. 4 minutes. We push it on 5. It's still loading. So they got to fix that because I'm an inspired person. I get inspiration, inspired just by thought. I could be walking around the house and then boom, or I could be running in the house. I'm from outside. I'm walking. A car cut me off. Somebody, boom, a fly girl walked by, or a banging ass car went by, or a car went by playing a song, an old song. I'm like, oh, you heard that bass? You heard that sound? And I'll just hum it out in my head while I'm walking. And when I get home, the first thing I do is run in the house, turn on my drum machine, and put that in and just make it. If I have to wait 5, 6, 10, whatever kind of minutes to do it, I might lose it. Another thing I found in here is they took program out. Like I said, I use a lot of programs for each track. So if I have one, I might put 10 different, 15 different programs in my MPC. That might be over 200, 300, 400 samples across. One program might only have 10 samples in it. Another program might have 100 samples in it. Another program got 20 samples in it. Because I'm finding samples at different times of the day, different times of the month, and I'm just making folders. I'm making programs of it, and I'm saving them. And then when I come in I open up my drum machine, I put all those programs together and say, yo, this is going to be a project. This project because every time I make these programs, I'm thinking of my next project that I'm going to make. So the next project I'm going to make might consist of 10 different programs of samples in that project. And then I use those. All right, so look, it stopped. All right, so let's see what happens. So it ended up on that screen. I don't know why. Something I noticed before is just on here. I don't even know the beats. I can't remember the beats, but this is beta. So the reason why I'm doing this is because don't get on here saying I'm going to make me a hit song and making some real live work, because it ain't going to work. It's not going to work. All right. I'm letting you know now. When I finish with this, I'm not going to hit save because I'm going to mess up my program and the work that I have. All right. Something's going to play good, right? I'm just random. It's just random. It's just random. All right. It's just random. I'm just going to go through the sequence. I have like a whole bunch of sequences, a whole bunch of different beats, a whole bunch of different samples. It's just, I'm abstract the way I make beats. There's no one way I make beats. And everything on here, now that I'm playing it, I'm seeing, you know, it ain't EQ'd or set the way it once was. It's a little bit off, but that's always been kind of the case every time they did a major update. All right, so it's all good. Some of the samples is off. I can hear it as soon as it comes on. All right, I can hear it as soon as it comes on. I can hear it. See? That's not the way it played. It's off. Some of the sounds is mad loud. I think I can find those sounds. That's right there. Right there. Yeah. Right there. All right, so I see, I'm able to find stuff. I've been messing around with it. That guitar thing is low. This is the thing, though. This is the thing. The reason why I kept talking about programs, I need programs. So in here, where's my programs? You know, if you long press, see, look how slow it is. You long press, it takes time. All right, well, you don't long press, you press it quick, but it shows you could switch it, you could change your track. There's a range thing is on it. Range is cool. I think it still needs program, you know, because now all my samples, like, where is my samples at? Where's my programs? I work based off of programs, you know. So my samples now, let's go to another track, right? I'm at this track. So my samples is only showing me this. My samples there. All right, I got samples there, but I don't know. You can hit sample bank and then it opens up and you can find your samples and whatever. I mean, browse. You hit browse and they'll open up. You can go to science samples and then you can go find samples and throw them on the pads. That was a chop. All right, so I know I'm not teaching nothing. I'm just messing around. All right, that's how I learn. I learn by just touching buttons. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta watch nobody's video. I just touch a whole bunch of buttons and see what each button do, what function, what's happening behind when I touch a button. That's a program. Right? That's a program. But what's the name of this program? That's what I need to know. I don't know the name of the program. That's how I find my samples. So I will go in my track, on the old one, in my track, it will have the name of the program. Once I see the name, oh, those are them samples I sampled last year, last month. I put all of these and all automatically, it comes back to my memory like, oh, these are all of those samples for this project, you know? Right? So that's what that is, man. So I don't know, man. I personally need program. Arranger is cool there. I don't know. I don't need Arranger, but I would like to use it. But program need to be there. If program is there, I'll keep it. But if it's not, I'm going back to the old version. And that's where I'll stay. All right. I'm not a DAW user. I'm an MPC user. Yo, other than this main screen, other than that, everything else is basically the same. If you hit programs, program is the same. Sample edit is the same. This is a little different, little something, but you know, it's all there. You know, it's dope. I like all of this stuff, right? 16 levels, still the same. Track mute, still the same. You know, your next and your song mode is all still the same. Everything is still the same, which is cool. Taking out programs is not cool. So add it back. It's not hard to add it back. Just add it back. You know, you long press this, you double tap that or whatever, long press that, put another button right there so you can open it and see your programs. Like, let me see if you're gonna see programs in here. Somewhere in here, you open it in your track settings or whatever, and your programs in there so you'll know what program you're using. You know, because I'm working based off of programs. And then you would satisfy the old school dudes, the dudes who like the, you know, the classic MPC workflow, like us, like those old guys, you know, boom, we like that. It's just one button, it's just one function. Keep that in there for us. And you can put all of the other new stuff in there. Don't matter. All right. Damn, I talk a lot, right? I know y'all want to hear some beats. See? It's not going to play everything on the point. What is that? Now, check it out. That beat is the same beat. That was my mom beat, right? And then I go to 3, mom 3. And that's not playing right. The drums is playing right, but the sample ain't playing right. I understand that. It's all good. That's what it is right there. Let me see if I can find that. Woo-hoo. Let me see if I can find that. Basically, I'm waiting for that to light up. I'm doing this blind. Let's do it the old school way. Uh-oh. You see, I made the light up. That ain't it. There ain't even a sample in there. See, it's stuff is lighting up, but it's not playing. See, that's lighting up, but that sample ain't playing. All right, so it's not on track 3. So if I had, see, if I had something that was telling me where my programs are, I found it already. I won't be able to find it. All right, then let's do track mute. I ain't gonna find it. Well, it was on that track. It's just not lighting up. I will have to hit all of the pads to find it. So it's on track 3. And check it out. Check it out. Just like I was saying, all of my beats, all my samples will be on one track. So check it out, right? Look. When I hit mute, look, everything goes off. That means the beat, the sample, and all of that is on one track. That's how you look at beats. All right, I'm just different with it. I'm different with it. That's all. It's just a quick way of making beats for me. $20 minutes. Su-Preme doing a 20-minute video. That was like back in the days, son. When I was doing the DVDs. Y'all remember when I was doing the DVDs, the how-to DVDs? Those shits would be like almost, 30, 40 minutes long? One of my favorite beats. That's one of my favorite joints right there. It's not EQ, right? That's what it is. Let's see if the other part will play good. That's one of my favorite beats. I gotta blast that for a second. Yeah, I'm a long-time Mpc user. That's from, yo, look. Y'all want to see my sound system? How old it is? Check this out. That's my sound system. Look at that. Old. Got that in 1984, and it's still pumping. Speakers. Y'all ain't seen my speakers. You ain't gotta have the best of everything. It's not what you have. It's how you use it. Uh-oh, I'm getting that feeling, son. It's gonna be on. All right, man. I know y'all tired of me right now. Y'all tired of me. I know y'all tired. Let's see how many tracks this is. Look at that. It's mad samples on one track. Look, when I muted it. Where's that sample at? Right there. Found it. Find that mute. Y'all ready? Mpc is still dope. I'm not complaining. Where my drums at? Where my drums at? Okay, I know I ain't gonna find the drums, man. Oh, it's on there. It's all messed up, man. It's all messed up. It's different now. All right, let's see what else I got, man. If y'all still rolling with me, this is gonna be long. I went old school. I was playing around. I said, let me see if I can make an old ass hip hop beat. Still could do old school, even though I am old school. Okay, let's see what else we got. All right, man, this MPC, I know they're gonna listen. They're gonna put program back. They gotta put it back because it's like the samples is all over the place. Like how you gonna, you know, unless you're gonna do a whole DAW workflow and, you know. And then on top of that, right? On top of that, all right. So if we're not gonna use a DAW, I mean programs, all right, cool. All right, look. All right. I hit the sample. I hit the sample. The sample wave changed in here. Fine. That's great. It's right there on your main screen. What is the name of that sample? There's no name in there. So if you're gonna, you know, program ain't there. I need the name of that sample. I don't need to just know the sound of it. It's like, all right, cool. What's the name of it? Right? It should show right here in here. You know? All right, so I opened it. Where is the name? Oh, there go the name right there. All right, I have to open it to find the name? Come on, man. Put the name in the thing so I don't have to open it. So it's just right away. The name of that sample is right in here. I don't have to tap this, double tap it, and open it up to find the name. And if this is the way you want to do it, have the name of the sample in here and the name of the program. Maybe it might be in here because you got the name of the track, name of pad, right? Sample. Shit. Put a box there that says program. So then we know that sample is in the fat folder with those programs or something. You know, like that, man. Really, I would put this box here, leave it, have another box or something in there, and just the name of the program and the name of the sample, name of the program, where you can click it. We should always be able to use a program. And of course, the name of the sample should be right there. All right, man. Kai, I don't know if y'all gonna listen to it or whatever like that. I got that email thing in there. I'm sending this video to y'all. Peace.